one life to live.
So there's nothing I can say to convince you to come to my wedding reception?
You're gonna pay, Kelly. Just count on it, all right?
I am begging you to sign this. To change your plea.
I know your big secret. I saw you that night.
There's something I have to confess.
You wish to call down a curse upon someone?
Yes. This person hurt me and I want them to pay.
For such greedy, the cost is very high. Are you willing to make that kind of sacrifice?
Gotcha. I know that you were at Colin's house the night the good doctor met his untimely demise.
Whatever you think you know, it's wrong.
Well, Sam may be many things, but blind is not one of them. I know you were there because I was there too.
What do you mean?
Oh, do I need to use simpler words? Okay. I saw you at the scene of the crime.
Well, you couldn't have because I wasn't there.
See, you better stop telling that lie. Your nose is going to grow out to here really fast.
I think the real question is, what were you doing there that night anyway?
Not killing Colin. What about you?
What the?
Hello there, brother.
Hi.
That's the silver dollar Renee gave me the day of my wedding.
That's the one that stopped the bullet.
Well, I'm thinking maybe I'll do the same for you.
Yeah, well, right now, the least of my worries is getting shot.
You can step inside, sir.
You don't look dangerous.
So what? You look like hell.
Yeah, I'll be fine. Yeah, the worst of it is being stuck inside here away from my kids. That and the snores from the drunk tank.
Sam, why don't you let me be big brother for a little while here?
Well, this isn't exactly a playground brawl.
Look, you've come to my rescue plenty of times. It's my turn to do it for you. Besides, you don't have a choice.
Yeah, that I knew.
So what do you need? Sports page, six-pack, maybe a cake with a file in it?
I think they x-ray baked goods.
Anything, Sam.
Well, there's one thing.
Name it.
Could you keep an eye on Lindsay for me?
I don't want any.
This isn't a social call.
Lindsay, they just moved Sam's court date up, okay? I don't need any distractions, and especially not from you.
And what are you planning to do to get Sam off?
But do come in, Lindsay. Lovely.
Strategy, what is it?
If I told you, it wouldn't be strategy now, would it?
I want to know who you're calling to testify and what you're planning on asking them.
Why?
Are you going to involve my family or not?
By your family, I assume you mean yourself?
You can tell me anything. Anything at all.
What if it's really terrible?
Oh, honey, I've heard a lot of terrible things in my life. I don't think anything you're going to tell me is going to shock me. You know, therapists are like priests. Anything you say to me, honestly, is strictly between us, confidential. Okay? Okay? Okay.
I really shouldn't be here.
No, but you are. And you know what? That's a really good thing. It takes a lot of courage to ask for help from somebody. You want to sit down? How about we sit down? Let me have your purse. Come on. Sit down. Let's get comfortable. Come on.
If anybody found out when I was here...
Find out? It's our secret, remember?
I'm sick of secrets.
Okay. Okay, that's a start. Hey, you know, you remember a few weeks ago your father wanted me to talk to you? He was worried about you. Remember that? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was before.
I do know about his arrest. And I'm sure Sam wouldn't want you to deal with whatever this is that's going on by yourself. So, let me help you. Okay?
can't help me. Nobody can help me.
You know, sometimes it really helps to just talk about something. Really talk. You know, it works wonders. It really does. I mean, you don't know very many people in town. You're new here.
That's not what this is about.
Okay. Why don't you tell me? Is this about your father? Is that what's upsetting you?
The police, they don't know the whole story.
I can get the money. How much for the curse?
The law have no use for money, my child. To make a voodoo curse, you have to ask for the gate to be opened from the invisible to the visible. For this, the law the spirits demand a piece of your immortal soul.
My soul?
Once you have cursed someone, then you are a little bit cursed forever yourself.
Does that mean something bad's gonna happen to me?
Voodoo is no child's play, daughter.
Well, this person took away everything that I love in my life, and I want her to pay.
Her? The person who hurt you is a woman?
Why does that surprise you?
Because the person who means you the greatest harm is a man.
It's been quite a spell since I set foot in this house.
Thank you for coming, Asa.
It almost feels like little Jessie's gonna be sliding down a banister out there any second.
Yeah, I think her banister sliding days are over. Why don't you sit down?
Thank you. Clint, boys, all gone.
I asked you to come here because I wanted to talk to you about, among other things, your other son, Ben.
What are the odds, Vicky, that you would marry Ben, Clint's brother?
How could you have married Gabrielle Medina? Have you really lost your mind? What about Renee?
Renee left me. Went for the divorce, the whole enchilada.
Gabrielle tried to kill my daughter, Megan.
She paid for it. She did her time.
And now you've adopted her son, Al. Why? When you have a flesh and blood son whom you know nothing about.
Ben hates my guts. If he could get rid of every drop of my blood running through his veins, he'd do it in a damn minute.
Have you ever made the effort to get to know him?
I offered him bodyguards, didn't I?
You gave him bodyguards after you hired someone to shoot him.
Why do you care what happens to Lindsay?
No, I don't. It's Will and Jen. You know, they say they're okay, but they're going through hell.
Of course they are. They're worried about you.
And I'd like to keep them out of this as much as possible, but Lindsay doesn't mean to.
Wait, Sam. Lindsay doesn't do anything she doesn't mean.
I'm afraid she's making it worse for them, and I'm not there to protect them.
I'll look out for your kids, and I'll keep a special eye on Lindsay. Is that it?
Just thanks.
I haven't done anything yet.
For your lucky dollar, and for being my brother. And for not asking me if I did it.
I already know the answer to that.
Yeah, well, be that as it may, I appreciate you not fighting me on this.
Look, I'm sorry for coming down on you at the police station. I know you have your reasons, but, I mean, your confession kind of blew me away.
Yeah, well, join the crowd.
Anyway, I heard you changed your plea to not guilty, so you're not completely certifiable.
Oh, Matthew talked me into it.
He's a good boy. Now get out of here and be his dad.
Well, I heard that you and Vicky just got out of an incredible nightmare yourself.
It's putting it mildly.
So go home, Ben. She needs you more than I do.
I was nowhere near Collins that night.
Okay. Confession seems to run in your family recently. Who knows? Maybe you're next.
Don't hold your breath.
I mean, it's almost Greek, you know, letting your father rot in jail for a crime that you didn't do. You must really hate your father.
I don't hate my father.
Oh, tell me, just between you and me, what did it feel like when you cracked Colin's skull?
You tell me, RJ.
I mean, I saw you. I got a good look at you as you left. You were all black and blue. I know you didn't run into a door, so Colin got in a few shots before he went down.
Get the hell out of my
Or
face
maybe,
right now.
maybe you and MacGyver went a couple of rounds after your auntie took him down a notch, right? She hit him in the head for you. She's got a mean game of poker.
Then tell me, how did Colin end up on ice in your warehouse?
Oh, you know, they didn't find Gannon hair under the dead man's nails. And I've got no motive. Then again, your father.
That's it. That is it.
You know, if you don't tell the cops the truth, what do you think he'll get?
Shut up!
Will they get the electric chair or lethal injection?
Shut up.
If you don't tell the truth soon,
Jen, when the police questioned you about Colin's murder, was there something you held back?
I couldn't tell them everything.
Okay. Well, whatever it was that you didn't tell them, does it relate to your father's guilt or innocence? It does.
But it's not just about him. It affects other people that he cares about.
You know what? You're in a lot of pain. Sorry for you to come here, I know that. But you can trust me. You really can trust me. Believe me?
You swear you won't tell anybody?
Mm-mm. Not unless you plan to harm someone. I don't think you're going to do that, are you? No, I didn't think so. No, whatever you say to me stays right here. They call it doctor-patient confidentiality. You understand?
So how do I start?
However you want.
You mean I'm just supposed to blurt it out?
I can take it. I can.
Ever since that night, the night that Colin was killed, it's like there's this giant gorilla in the room and everyone just ignores it, you know? Mom and Dad tells me not to talk about it, and they think that it's just gonna magically disappear.
You know, when you live with that kind of secret, it can be very damaging. You know, sometimes it can actually make you physically sick, change your relationships, and it can even make people do strange things, even dangerous things.
They already have.
Have they? That's why, if you can just say it. You give it no power. I just say it. I can't. Okay?
You don't want to know?
Not if you don't want to tell me.
I was in Colin's house the night he was killed.
You knew about the hit? Can I have a drink?
Did you really think that Ben was not going to tell me that his father paid to have him killed?
I wasn't his father then. I thought that Max was my real son. And I thought that Ben was trying to kill him, wanted him dead.
You thought. Did you bother to find out if it was true? Do you have any idea what you dredged up?
I made a mistake.
A mistake? Oh.
Vicky, I had these damn dreams. And they felt like real warnings. The doctor said that I had like an enlarged heart.
That's ironic.
It affected my brain. I was out of my head for months.
Well, Asa, I'm impressed. Because even out of your head, you managed to find and hire a professional assassin.
I wish the hell it never happened. I can't take it back. It's done.
But you never learn. Because you're doing it again. Now you're trying to rub Renee's nose in this marriage.
I am not trying to rub Renee's nose into anything.
Come on, Asa. I know you. Don't forget that. I know you. I know this whole thing is some scheme you've cooked up to get back at Max. But Gabrielle? I mean, she's poison. You think Max was trying to make a fool of you? Gabrielle is going to bring you to your knees.
My concern is for my children. I don't want them traumatized for life.
Not even if they can get their father off?
My children don't know anything, Nora.
Okay, let me get this straight now. You would rather see Sam go to prison for the rest of his life than have your grown children deal with a little therapy. Is that right?
You're the brilliant legal mind. Figure out a way.
Oh, I see. So when Sam gets shipped off to Statesville or executed...
That's not going to happen.
You're going to sail in and pick up all the pieces. My, you're working overtime for Mother of the Year, aren't you?
Sam doesn't want the children to be part of it. Are you going to put them on the stand or not?
I'm not going to discuss this case with you.
You're going to go after me, aren't you?
What else is new?
You are going to try to plant reasonable doubt in the minds of the jury and try to convince them that I did it.
Ah, this is about you.
You can't pin Colin's murder on me. No one else believes I did it.
Are you kidding? Everybody else believes you did it, but no one has the proof yet.
Would you think Sam lied to protect me?
I didn't say that.
Do you want my kids to lose both their parents?
Just the one who's the murderer.
Have you forgotten what it feels like to be a mother, Nora?
Okay. I already told you once. I'm not discussing this case with you.
Fine. I'll get my own lawyer.
Go ahead.
You're fired.
From what? This conversation?
This case.
You can't fire me. I work for Sam.
Oh, well, we'll see about that, won't we? I'm going to go have a little talk with Sam right now, and by the time I'm done with him, he'll fire you. You'll see.
I just can't stop seeing it. Ever since that night. Colin getting killed over and over again.
Hi.
Hi. I need to talk to you.
Come on in.
About Colin and how he was murdered.
Your mother wants you and Jen kept out of that.
Oh, it's too late for that. Jen was tortured by Colin most of her life. That's why she ended up at school in Switzerland. He trapped me in a basement. He practically broke up their marriage. So I can assure you, Jen and I hated him.
Go on.
Dad didn't do this. Dad didn't kill Colin.
Are you stating this as some kind of fact here, or are you saying this because you don't believe you could do something like that?
It's a fact.
All right, Will. Why don't you tell me why you think your father's innocent?
No, I know. Okay, his confession is a lie. You have to get him off. Someone else was there that night. Someone else murdered Colin.
Her name's Kelly. She's a spiteful blonde. Fancy car, fancy house, thinks she's superior to the rest of the world.
What did she do to inspire such fury?
She told my boyfriend a secret. Something that was in the past, something that was over, and he dumped me. And now he won't talk to me, and I can't even get him to look at me.
And you love this man?
Passionately.
He is not the one.
Yes, he is. I know that he is.
Why do you ask if you will not listen? The man you speak of is not the evil one.
But what I did wasn't my fault. See, I mean, Kelly told him all these things that's what made him hate me.
These things, they were lies?
Not exactly.
Mm-hmm. My daughter, you must never leap at the first thing you see. This Kelly, she is only the messenger.
Sophia.
Silence. The man who hurt you is a dark, evil man.
But Sophia, she has black hair.
Enough. If you will not believe me, we will ask the bones.
What do they say?
The man who hurt you is a very powerful spirit. But he sold his soul long ago.
Who is he?
I hear no name. Just 2 letters.
RJ.
You know, I gotta wonder what your brother would think about you being down here threatening me.
Stop! Stop! What are you doing? Knock it off! Stop!
Do you like your wooden box?
Sam, Vicky and I are great. It's you that we're worried about right now.
I got Nora on the case. She's a one-woman fighter squadron.
It's quite a visual. But even Nora can't perform miracles.
Sam, I need to speak with Sam. I'll just wait over here.
Okay, I guess I'll go.
Thanks, bro.
Stay strong, all right?
All right, man.
Sam, if you care at all about your children, you have to fire Nora immediately.
Lindsay, my life is at stake here. I'm not going to let your petty jealousies jeopardize my defense.
What about Jen's life? What about Will's?
I trust Nora.
You should have heard her just now. I think she's mentally unbalanced.
That's the pot calling the kettle black.
Well, you know how she is about the truth. She's convinced you're innocent. She's not going to stop until she finds out what really happened that night. Is that what you want?
That's what lawyers and police people do. They dig for the truth. That's their job.
Sam, you could make a temporary insanity plea. You already said you killed Colin. Now all you have to do is say that it was a crime of passion.
What?
I could testify that he ruined our marriage. I could testify about him betraying Jen and locking Will up. By the time we're done, that jury will wish they'd killed Colin themselves. No one ever has to find out what happened that night, really. Case closed.
Are you just one of those shrinks that doesn't say anything?
No. No, I'm so sorry. I was a little surprised at what you told me.
They were right. I shouldn't have come here. This was a huge mistake.
It was so good you came here. Because I am going to help you. I promise you.
You can't help me.
Jan, listen to me. No one should be expected to live with that kind of secret. The fact that your mother asked you to, it's so wrong. It's just wrong.
You just wanted me to be okay.
Of course you believe that. Because you love her so much, you need to believe that. But no one should be protected from the consequences of this kind of horrendous thing. I think you have to go to the police.
I admit, Vicky, I've racked up a lot of mistakes in my life. But Gabrielle and I are really in love. And I don't want to waste what little time I've got left on some piece of scum like Holden. I want some real love in my twilight years.
You have no intention of dying.
Not now. But before I met Gabrielle, I'd have been very happy to have ended it. But she's given me, I don't know, she's given me some fire again.
You had something so good and so real with Renee, and you've thrown it all away. You should be begging her to come back to you, and instead all you think about is revenge, like this business with Jessica and Will.
Gabrielle is a good woman and a very devoted mother to that son of hers.
And the last time she was in town, she flattened everything that got in her way.
Prison can change people, Vicky.
How'd you two get together, anyway? On the internet? A mail-order bride? I thought she already had a green card.
Stop insulting my wife.
Come on, Asa. What's going on? What are you up to?
I know you don't care. But I've been through a lot. Divorce, prodded by doctors, locked up, accused of everything short of killing Kennedy by people who were supposed to love me. Being played for a sucker by a two-bit con artist. I just want a fresh start with a woman that I really love.
And what do you really want?
Well, I'd like you to come to my party.
Why? You despise Ben.
Yeah, I'm curious about that myself, Asa. Why would you want us at your party?
Gabrielle would like, and I would like, both of you there to toast our new life. I would like us to be a family again. My daughter-in-law, my son.
This RJ is your nemesis. You must beware.
Is he gonna hurt me again?
He's like a wild dog. Hatred is his food. And that is what makes him very dangerous.
To me?
He feels as though you have betrayed him. There's no one left for him to love.
There.
And in the place of love, he seeks revenge.
Then put the curse on him. Protect me from RJ.
I will ask the Loa for the price we spoke of. But my child, your soul is irreplaceable. Ask your heart. Do not enter lightly into such a bargain.
Antonio, it's me, Roseanne.
What do you want, Roseanne?
I need to talk to you. I have a big decision to make.
You know, Sophia just called me. She's having a hard time getting use of her legs. I hope when you sold your soul to RJ, you got a good price. Because Sophia may be paying for it the rest of her life.
Do you hate me that much?
I'm through talking to you, Roseanne. People get hurt that way.
If I sold my soul, what else do I have to lose?
I see you have made your decision. something that carries this RJ's energy. Something that he has had close to his skin.
I can do that.
Who did it, Will? Who else was there the night Colin was killed?
I can't tell you that.
Well, you have to. Other than that, I don't have a snowball's chance in hell in getting your father off. You know, he could land on death row.
You cannot let that happen, Nora.
Well, then tell me, who did this? Did you see the murder? Will? Did you kill Colin?
I know that it was not Dad. Can we just leave it at that, okay?
Oh, okay. All right. And what is it that I'm supposed to say to the judge? Trust me, my client's innocent. You see, his son, the former fugitive...
I'm telling the truth,
I believe you. But I need evidence to prove it in court. Come on, do this for your dad. Do it for Matthew. Do it because it's the right thing to do. I don't care. Just do it. I'll protect you.
You can't.
Oh, my God, what is it with your family? Your father's giving me headaches because he won't allow the possibility that someone else could do this. And you're telling me that someone else did this, but you're not giving me a hint who. Lindsay wants to fire me, and none of you are allowed within spitting distance of the courthouse.
Is this funny to you?
No, it's not. I wish it were. I'm begging. Help me save your father's life here, Will. Tell me what it is that Sam's not telling me about the night Colin was killed.
No, Lindsay, the insanity defense rarely works.
It worked for Blair.
You know, Todd made that happen.
I'm 10 times better than Todd.
And Blair was crazy.
You can be crazy.
Nora can defend me without branding me insane and without bringing anyone else into this.
Sam, Nora wants me to hang for this. She's not going to stop until she makes that happen.
Lindsay, this isn't about your Nora fixation.
I can see I'm going to have to make this happen by myself. Guard!
Wait, what are you talking about?
I'm going to Ray Cummings, and I'm going to beg her to be the psychologist on your case.
Ray Cummings? Wait a minute. Lindsay, wait a minute. Come here. Lindsay.
Hey, where are you going?
Sorry, I forgot.
You tricked me into telling you, and now you want me to go to the police?
No, it's for your peace of mind. You need to report this, Jen.
No, I don't.
You're covering up a murder. You know what a toxic situation that is?
Of course I do. I'm stuck.
No. That would be too tragic for someone as young and as lovely as you are.
I can't tell. My family...
You can't live with this guilt. It will ruin your life. It will. You have a choice. I know it's hard, but you need to go to the police. It will take great courage to do it, but it is absolutely the right thing for you to do.
You made a promise to me that you would not tell. Are you going to break that promise?
Asa got to you, didn't he?
He's never called me his son like that before. Like he meant it.
It's a very powerful word.
Yeah.
Just remember that Asa is very skillful at maneuvering. And it is entirely possible that he had an ulterior motive for saying that.
I know. And tonight, we'll find out what that is.
Hey.
Hey. I told you, we're not hiring. Try those strip clubs outside Angel Square.
RJ, I know I messed up, okay? I know that I should have never been with Antonio, but... You know, why didn't you lock me in my room or something, huh?
Roseanne? It's one of my favorite suits. Please, just tell me what you want.
Second chance. I miss our friendship. You
know?
What's the matter? Mattress run out of money?
We're just two lonely people, you know? Nobody cares about us, and obviously nobody loves us, that's for sure.
Get cable.
I thought we could just start over, you know? See where it takes us.
Exactly what do you have in mind, Roseanne?
Well, I was just thinking, you know, maybe I could come by your place, have a drink or something.
Sure. Why not? We can start with a drink and see what happens.
Nora, I want to help you. I want to tell you everything. I want to help my dad, but I can't.
Why? Why can't you? As far as I can see, this is the only right thing to do.
You don't know. You don't understand. This isn't about just my dad. This involves my whole family.
No, I got that. I got that. Will, I'm not going to steer you wrong here. Please.
Okay. There is something that I have to tell you.
Jim, you don't have to make this decision right now. You have time. And you need to be more gentle with yourself. It just hurts. I know. What we just did was very intense. Very. Hey, you know what? How would you like to throw some cold water on your face? I bet it'd make you feel better, wouldn't it?
That'd be good.
Okay. You go right through there. Come on. Schedule.
I need to talk to you about Sam.